Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and today we are here for the first game of this new tournament here, the Knockouts tournament, the first game of the new Knockout season between the Diamonds and the Attackers, and this game does promise to be a very interesting one at that because in the Diamonds last game they drew 4-4 with the development, and attacking wise it looked extremely promising, while the Attackers were taking part in the Champions League and they finished fourth, I believe. So both teams are coming into this game with some sort of form, but the tricky thing about the Knuckles tournament is that there are no draws and anything can happen on the day, because if there's no winner, it goes straight to extra time, and if it's still tied at the end of extra time, it goes straight up another shootout, and that's for every single game of the Knuckles tournament. So if you know, even though the Diamonds are coming into this game as what you might call underdogs, anything can happen on the day. But so far we are seeing the Diamonds dominating the possession, and it's in the midfield with, I believe that's Jaden, but he gives it a win. Other attackers can come forward, and that's the man at number 5. He's gonna look to go out wide. He's gonna find the feet of his compatriot in the attack, and he's gonna be put under pressure. And now a chance for Diamonds to break. That's man Jaden again. It's not going to be back in the midfield, and the attackers are going to win this one. Only as far as Diamonds player, so a bit scrappy there in the midfield. Another player falls over the ball. No, the attackers can move forward. It's a number 5. He's going to find the feet of the number 14, the veteran here in this attackers team. But he gives it away. No chance for the Diamonds to break here. So I think that's Jaron. He's going to look to go down the right hand side. He has speed. He goes across towards the back post, but there's nobody really up with him. It was a good decision had there been a runner, but there was no runner there making the run, and that's going to be out for an attacker's goal kick. Yes, an attacker's goal kick. Okay, taking quickly over to the right hand side now. A chance for the attackers to move quickly. He's being put under pressure by the Diamonds player. Now the Diamonds can break. It's the man Jaden Fleming there in the midfield. Chance for the Diamonds to set this one. It's Carlos, I believe that is. Bounce out wide and passes out of bounds. Number 20 could not get onto it, and that's going to be a throw-in for the attackers. So yes, you can see that even though the Diamonds are coming into this game as the relative underdogs, they are not showing any fear at all in this game. About maybe 3 minutes into the game, and the Diamonds have looked much the better side. They're looking to move forward again, and the attackers are just going to clear this one up. But he cannot keep it in play, however, and that's going to be a throw-in for the Diamonds in a very advanced position. Here's the man Carlos again. He's going to look to go forward, finds the field of number 20, goes over his head actually, but he is going to go on a battle with the defender that he won't win. If he won't win, that's going to be attacker's ball. No chance for the attackers to take this goal kick. Ball's going to move forward. Header won by, that was Jaden. Here's number 20 now. He has a run. He's going to, he took the wrong option. He had a number 13. That was Jaron Gale. Was making a good run through the lines of the defense. The pass just couldn't find the correct target. Now the attackers can break. Chance for the attackers to go on the left hand side. That was the number 16. With the ball forward. There's a lot of pace and show, and the defender's going to do just enough to prevent the attacker from getting onto this one. There's now the goalkeeper who can clear this one long for the Diamonds. Diamonds going with a bit more of an experienced lineup, as they've now the more veteran goalkeeper and Aristo in goal, as well as we're seeing players like Wilson getting the start this game instead of coming off the bench as he did last game against the development. As players like Jalen Smith making their way out of the team. And we're going to see attackers now on the right hand side, and A good clearance there by the defender. I believe that was the man Armando Hodge for the Diamonds. An extremely good clearance. Now the Diamonds can break. A chance for attackers to go again down the right hand side, but goalkeeper Aristo is going to collect this one easily. He's the veteran goalkeeper. They also have the man Reyes who goalkeeper for them last game, but he makes way for Richardson now. Ball goes long over the top, looking for the number 20 John. But this one's just going to run out of play, and now a chance for the Diamonds to take a quick throw in. They're going to be taken there. And now it's with the feet of Jaron Gale. Jaron Gale doing very well to get past one. Gets past to Jaron Gale, trying to break into the box. Goes to the pass, but John was offside, and that's going to be a goal kick for the attackers as the ball just ran out of play. But again, Jaron looking very dangerous so far. He's playing in a more of a number 9 role, whereas the last game he played as more of a winger. But this one is going to be one back with number 6. Looks to move forward. Here's finds the feet of John. John moves inside. That's man Alexander Fleming. He gives it away now, and a chance for the attackers to break. It's number 13. Back out wide now. It's with the number 11 for the attackers. They're going to look to go over to the right hand side. They're going to switch the play. Header one initially by the Diamonds, and now there's Jaden Fleming in the midfield, and he's put under pressure, but he's going to win a foul and a free kick. Ball goes up the top now, and a chance for the Diamonds, but the player is offside. Judges the linesman. He was clear through and goal there, but linesman saw that his run was made a bit too early, and that's going to be an offside now against the Diamonds. A chance for the attackers to take a free kick. Free kick is going to be taken by that's their centre back. He was high over the top. This one's going to be a chance for a header. That's going to be one initially by the Diamonds, and they're going to clear the field. Here's Fleming. He wins the header. Another ball is going to break now, and the attackers, however, in the midfield. It's with the number 5 for them. He's very involved. Ball over to the right-hand side. There's a race on that the attacker player is actually going to win, but that's going to be over the bar. The shot was a bit high. He was put under pressure by the Diamonds player, and that's going to be a goal kick for the Diamonds. Taken quickly again, but the pass is misplaced. It finds the feet of the attackers. No chance on the break in the midfield, but no, it's going to be back with the man Jaron Gale. Takes it past one player again, but this time it's collected easily by the defense, or given away straight to Jaden. Yes, Smith, he goes for the through ball. He's going to find the feet of Jaron. Jaron now has a chance to break. Jaron will take it past the defender. Jaron goes for a shot. Jaron makes it 1-0. That is a world-class goal by the man Jaron Gale. Absolutely brilliant. He held his composure extremely well. Cut back past the defender, and the Diamonds surprisingly are up 1-0 here. We've only had about 9 minutes played in this game, but it's 1-0 to the Diamonds. That is brilliantly done there by the man Jaron Gale, and a very good through ball to find him, but that was Jaden Fleming. He put a very well-weighted pass. Jaron did well to get onto that one, cut it past the defender, and make no mistake with finish into the bottom corner, and it's 1-0 to the Diamonds. And now the attackers, they seem a bit shell-shocked because they were not expecting to go into this game 1-0 down, but they have 80 minutes to try to recover, as it's been all Diamonds so far. They've got a more experienced lineup, and it's really proving dividends. There's the man Carlos now goes to pass over the top. It's going to find the feet of Fleming. Fleming goes to the ball again. Jaron's going to be on a pace. Jaron's going for a pace, battling with the center back, and the center back is going to win eventually. But it's not back with the man Fleming now. He's going to go for a shot. That's going to be blocked well by the attackers. My goodness, the Diamonds are really up for this game here. Over to the right-hand side of the attackers. That's very good skill. Goes a long ball over the top. And it's a race that both Hodge and Roach are not going to deal with this one. It's going to fall for the attackers player, but he puts a weak effort on target. That's a power up shot according to the man, Mr. Johnson. And now the Diamonds are going to get away with that one. As both, it was Amando Hodge and Rolando Roach trying to get on the balance. And in fact, none of them got onto it. And it turned out to be pretty easy for the attacker to win that ball in between the two defenders. But his pass found the feet of one of his attacking players. But the shot was very weak, and it would have never troubled Aristo. Here's the man, Jaden. Now goes to the ball over the top again. It's going to fall for John. If he can keep it in play, he will not. And that's a goal kick for the attackers. Ball run back well by Reyes again. Him and Fleming, but the attackers can break. There's space on the left hand side. There's speed on the left hand side. And he's going to look to take it down the line. Him against Roach. Roach is extremely well. That's great strength with the man Roach. Brilliantly done there by Rolando. And now it's with Fleming now. Rolando's showing some veteran style. He's very young. You know, he's probably 18 years old now, but showing some veteran strength in the centre back position. As that position takes a lot of mental toughness, but use both physical and mental strength to win that ball off the attacker for the attackers. Now it's going to be attackers free kick right in their own half, actually right in the opposition half. Ball is going to go high over the top. Header's going to be one initially by the Diamonds, but this one's going to fall for the attackers. But it's going to be one back by Fleming. No, the attackers putting pressure on him, but it's going to break off for Gale. Gale has speed, Gale has time, Gale has space on the right hand side. Here comes the man Jaron Gale again. He's going to cut inside. He goes for the defender falls, but he does well to recover. Brilliantly done there by the defender, because he had fallen and Jaron had a chance for a pass or a shot on his left foot. But extremely well done to stick a foot out and prevent Jaron from causing even more problems. But the throw's going to go quickly over the top. It's going to fall here for the man Kentish John. Ball goes over the top again. This one's going to beat the initial header. But the man at the back post couldn't just get there. I think that was man Wilson at the back post who just couldn't get there before the defender. No pressure being applied in the midfield, and well won. Here's the number 21 over on the left hand side for the Diamonds. Pressure being applied by the attackers, and he's going to win that battle. And his pass intercepted again. Here come the Diamonds. Here come the Diamonds. Barfield was jarring again, but his control is not ideal. You know, it was good play again, but the control just wasn't where it needed to be. Here comes the attackers again now. Here come the attackers on the right hand side. This one's going to be one well there by the Diamonds again. There's space for him to break into on the left hand side. He has space. He cuts it back instead. Looking for the pass. The Diamonds are going to build up well. Here's the feet of the number 14, I believe that is. That's the man Liang. Goes to the pass. It's going to be out wide now. And the ball is just going to run out of play for a Diamonds throw actually. Here's the man Fleming. He goes long, looking towards the man Kentish John. It's going to be back with Fleming again. Fleming is going to look for a cross. He does go over the top. Header's going to be one well by the Diamonds player. But the attacks player actually, pressure being applied. Here's Jaden now. He's going to win this ball. And now he's going to go back in towards Carlos. Carlos goes out wide. He's going to find the feet of Fleming. Fleming is going to do well to keep this one in. And he's going to win a throw in as well. Here's Carlos again. He's also extremely young. But the referee's going to signal a foul throw actually. Bit of a rookie mistake there by the man Carlos. It's a game of these proportions, but it's not going to be an attacker's throw-in. Corner's going to go short. Back with the defender now for the attackers. Looking for the long ball over the top. This one is going to bounce. Two attackers players going. One is going to win this one. but he's just gonna lay it off for the Diamonds player to win. But now back with their tackles in their defense again. Here's number 4. He's gonna look for the pass put out well by Jaden. Jaden's gonna look to take it past one. He will. He's gonna take it past the second. No, he cannot. Extremely well done by the attackers defender. The ball goes over the top. There's gonna be a header that's gonna be won by the Diamonds, but no back with the attackers. Again, a very poor pass. But again, the attackers can break again. So back with the Diamonds. This is a very scrappy play. It's now going to be out of play for a Diamonds throw. Not very good football, you must say, in the midfield. But now here's a man, Kentish John. He's going to find the feet of Jaden, finds Fleming, Alexander Fleming. But this one's going to be cut out well. And now he has the feet of number 15. He does well to take it past Fleming. He now looks for a pass. He's going to go for the long ball. It's going to be cut out well by Carlos. That's going to be a throw-in now. This is a long ball over the top that Aristo is eventually going to get onto first. The ball had a good amount of backspin on it, and Aristo did very well to come up quickly off his line. And now the tackle player is going to fall down, and a bit of a miscontrol, but no real harm done. Here come the attackers now, looking for an incisive pass. That's going to be one well by the Diamonds. He goes out wide. He has Kentish John in space. Kentish John looking for the pass. It's going to run on by the defender, but he's going to have no problems with this one. Just chips it over the top very well. And that's very composed defending by the man, and very composed on the right hand side. But the attackers again. But he's going to give it away now. No, Diamonds can move. Diamonds can move. He's going to take it past one, but he can't get it past the second, however. There's space on the left-hand side for the man to break into. That's a veteran of the attackers team. He's going to go for the through ball. Thanks for Aristo. He's not going to get there. Instead, his defender does extremely well because he was under pressure. There was pressure being applied by the attacker, and he didn't allow for the goalkeeper to get there first. He said, no, I'm going to take care of this one. And now an attacker's throwing. And now referee's going to signal a free kick against the Diamonds. Yes, against the Diamonds. Referee saw an infringement there. Now a chance for the attackers from a set piece, because they do have the aerial advantage over the majority of these Diamonds players. So maybe this could be their chance to drag this game back on the level terms. Free kick here is going to be taken from the left hand side. He's going to go for, oh, that's a poor effort. That's an extremely poor effort there when the player took the free kick. He could have gone for the pass, he could have gone for the shot, but he just wasted that opportunity. Now here come the Diamonds. Goal kick. It's going to be one way by the attackers. The ball's going to run through, but it's going to be cut out only as fast as the midfield of the attackers now. He's going to look to go for a pass. He's going to take it past one, but not past the second. Now Carlos. He's going to play around with it, and extremely well done there with Fleming to make up for that error. He just cleared it out, and now the attackers have a chance to throw on the left-hand side. And everything for them has been done one side. That's their left-hand side. You're going to find field number 5. Number 5 goes on the byline. Goes about into the box. That's going to cause the man Aristo no real issues. That was the man Garfield there. And Aristo's going to go for an extremely long kick. That's going to be won well by the attackers defender. And those ones just going to be won back by the Diamonds. Here's the man Jaden Fleming. He has such a large frame, and he's so powerful, so difficult to bring down. Chance on the left hand side, goes for a shot, going to be blocked by the keeper, and eventually it's going to be cleared. That was the man Barnes, the goalkeeper. He couldn't catch it, he just blocked it, and the defender did well to recover. But now here's the attackers now. Ball given away. Here come the attackers. That's the number 18, I believe that is. Ball goes over the top. This one's going to be one well there in the defense. And he's going to give away a free kick in a very similar position to the last one. He did slide in very recklessly, and they give away a free kick. Here comes a free kick now for the attackers. They're right on their left hand side of attack. This is a better free kick in towards the back post. Header's gonna be won well by the attackers initially. But the second ball was picked up well by goalkeeper Aristo. Here come the Diamonds transfer counter. Diamonds has space. On the left hand side, he's going to use very well. Ball gets over the top. Here come the Diamonds now. Diamonds has space. It's 2-on-2. Chance for the ball to go through, but that's not the correct option. He chose the one option that would have resulted in the defender picking up the ball. His Fleming goes for a shot. It's wide of the net of goalkeeper Barnes for the attackers. And that's a goal kick. So we're taking quickly over to the right hand side. Ball's not going to be played well here by the attackers. Trying to build up something. Very good build up play. He's going to take it past a couple, but it's given away immediately. And now the attackers have it back. But not giving back away again. I think that's man Alexander Fleming. He's going to go for a pass, but he just didn't get enough on it. Chance for the ball to break. This one cut out well by, that was the man Armando Hodge. He's going to win this one back. Goes to the pass out wide, but a bit too much on it now. And that's going to be an attacker's throw. We had maybe about halfway through this first half of the first knockouts game here at the Remy Gishard Football Stadium, and you must say that it has been an all Diamonds affair. No real attacking input by the attackers, and the Diamonds have been extremely good. They've played at a much higher standard than they did throughout the whole of the development tournament. As I believe they finished with 1 point from all of their games. And they salvaged a point on their last game against the development team. But they're playing with a lot more fight, a lot more hunger, a lot more vigor. And they're really coming to the party here. It's not going to see a ball over the top of the attackers. It's a battle over on the left-hand side. The attackers are going to win. He's got a chance to put the ball into the box. He does put the ball over the goal. Again, the fundamentals by the attackers, they've been lacking here thus far. The basics, the passing, the crossing, the shooting is not been good by the attackers so far. That's the man Carlos now in towards Alexander. He's gonna look for the man Kentish John. It's gonna be one back with the attackers. And it's gonna be a pressure that's gonna be one way with Fleming. Fleming has space on the right hand side. Fleming's gonna break. Fleming is fast, he's rapid. There's afterwards Jaron that's behind him, fights for a shot on the left hand side. And this one's gonna be put wide of the target. But you must say brilliantly done by the Diamonds again. Pressure being applied by the man Alexander Fleming. And this one is it was so close to being 2-0. It was a good ball across the face of the goal. It was behind the man Jaron, but fell for it. I think it was Wilson coming in on the back post. But his shot with the left foot was just it was wide and just didn't have enough power or accuracy behind it. Here come the attackers now. They really have to wake up. It's given away. Here's the Diamonds again. Here's the Diamonds again. In towards Jaron. Jaron with a very tricky touch. I think the ball took a bubble on him. And it's going to be a chance for the attackers now. Attackers going to break now. Goes the ball over the top. And the speed. And it's going to be won by the attackers. And extremely well done by the defender. That was brilliant by the defender as the attacker had won that ball, but he came across well. Attacker goes on the byline now. And that's going to be, again, a very good touch. I think that was Redondo again. Redondo Roach. This is brilliant defending by him so far. And he's been solid at the back. Here's the man Alexander Fleming going towards the number 8, I believe that is. And that's the man Wilson for the Diamonds. That's going to be out for the Diamonds throw. There goes over the top now. Header won by Fleming. Header's going to be back out. There's Fleming again battling, looking to go down the byline, and Very good strength for me shown there by the attackers defender. And that's going to be out for a second throw now to the Diamonds. Ball again goes over the top. This one's going to be one well by Wilson again. Wilson going on the right hand side this time. He's going to get past on. Goes across into the box. This one's going to be one initially by the attackers. Back with the Diamonds now. Pressure being applied. Now the attackers can break. Attackers now have a chance for a pass. It's going to be intercepted well in the midfield by number 14 for the Diamonds. That's man Liang. He's now back with Jaden. He goes back towards Carlos. It's Carlos Reyes. He's going to put the ball inside now. And it's going to be cut out. But back with Carlos again. This time he's going to go towards Fleming, but a misplaced pass. Now back with Jaden again. So much pressure being put on here by the Diamonds. Choose to go back towards, that's the man Armando. There's no out wide with, that's Hall I believe, back inside. It's a ball through that just had too much on it. But I think that was Armando Hodge again. And that's going to be out for an attacker's goal kick. But you must say, 27 minutes played and it's been all Diamonds so far. Attackers they've had literally nothing going forward, and the defense has been opened up time and time again by the speed of this Diamonds attack. Goki taking shot and back with the Diamonds again. Here's Jaron Gale. Gets it past one. Looks to get it past a second. But not successful this time, however. And the ball's going to be back out. One well by the Diamonds again. Here's, I think that's the man Liang. Ball goes over the top now. This one's going to be cut out by the attackers. Now the Diamonds. And Fleming in a battle that he's going to win. But referee says free kick. Again, the Diamonds are really applying pressure. But no ball over the top. Here's going to be one well by the Diamonds play initially. Ball goes over the top again. Those are going to fall for the attackers. Here come the attackers now on the right hand side. This one's going to be a free kick. And a yellow card. That's a bit harsh, you must say. It was a slight. He won all of the ball and barely any of the man. That's a bit harsh by the man Harden there. A tad bit harsh, you must say, as it looked like a fair challenge from my point of view. But referee saw otherwise, and that's now a free kick for the attackers. This is going to be the number 2, I believe, goes high over the top, but it's going to cause the goalkeeper Ariston no problems. Easy catch for him. It's just relatively just a chip. The Diamonds can go long. His ball's going to bounce actually, and Jaron's going to get onto this one. Jaron is so fast. He's rapid. My goodness. Oh, that's very good skill again. Very well done by Jaron. Jaron goes on the byline. Cuts it past one. Cuts it past a second. Take it down the box. Referee Hunt sees nothing wrong with this one. He called a foul on Armando Hodge, but he didn't give that one as a foul. But he was in a very good position. Here's Wilson now. The man the call will see, but this one's going to be cleared by the attackers. And again, no penalty call this time by Harden. But he did give a foul for a similar sort of offense on the other half. This one against the Diamonds, but this one was a penalty shot for the Diamonds. Maybe a bit of, if it was outside of the box, it may have been a foul, but inside the box, maybe not. But he was in a better position than I was to see that one. And now here come the attackers on the right hand side. Ball goes long over the top. And now Jaron does well to win this one back. Jaron cuts it past a couple. And that's going to be one well there by the defender. Pressure being applied, and it's going to be out for an attacker's throw. But I don't know if you saw this on the camera, but the linesman signaled for an offside, and again, that's a problem with the offside rule, because Jaron had come from an offside position, but because the defender won back the ball, he was no longer offside. And here comes the man Fleming in space on the right hand side. 2 hours in the box. That's extremely well done. That's poor by Fleming as well. He took too long on the ball that time. And now it's going to be a Diamonds throw on the right hand side for them. Fleming he took extremely long on the ball and he gave it away. And now a tackles ball on the right hand side. Actually it's a free kick. It might just be a free kick there. So this is gonna be a free kick for the attackers. This one's gonna go long again. Header's gonna be won by Liang. It's not back with Armando Hodge. Goes out wide towards Harley. Harley looks out wide towards that's man Kentish John. He's going for the pass through towards Jaden. Jaden has a chance to take a shot, getting a very powerful foot. But he's met by the defender, and that's going to be a chance to attack us to break now. Here's number 20. Goes to the long ball over the top. That's going to be one well by Roach initially. And the second clearance is not going to go far. And here come the attackers now. And that's a free kick now. Here come the attackers on the left hand side. Goes to the pass, but that's going to be caught out. A bit of a wasted pass and a poor control again. This time it was the man on the left hand side for the attackers. As a veteran of this team, I think that's Hodge. That's not going to be a free kick for the Diamonds there. Ball over to the left hand side now for the Diamonds. And now a chance for them to break. As the ball breaks now, is a man Kentish John over on the left hand side. He cuts it back. Has a chance for a pass. He's going to take it past a couple. Goes for a shot actually, and not too far away. A good shot. And it really troubled the goal of the man Bones actually. Ball in midfield now, attackers and Diamonds trying to battle for this one. There's space on the left hand side. A chance for the attackers now. He has speed. He's gonna go for a shot, but it's wide. A poor effort there by the attacker for the attackers. And no real issues. And it's gonna be a Diamonds goal kick taken quickly. Midfield now, the man Fleming. Fleming is going to find Jaden Fleming. He goes through, but it's going to be cut out well there by the Diamonds attacker. Diamond defender, by the attackers defender, sorry. And now, attackers player is down in the midfield, right on the midfield line. And it seems to be a non-contact injury, possibly a cramp or a bit of a muscle injury. But it's going to be a chance for both sets of players to get some refreshment. As we've seen Coach Linton for the Diamonds, as well as the man Coach Tashim, both getting a few words into their players, as the Diamonds are really trying to hold on to this 1-0 lead over the attackers, so you would say should be the better team, and both on paper and based on their placing in the table. Oh, but the ball was alive. That could have been a problem, as the attackers players were off the field, and referee Harden had blown his whistle for the play to resume, and it could have been a chance for a shot on goal, as there were no defenders for the attackers, no goalkeeper, and it could have really been problems. Would have been controversial, yes, but well within the laws of the game. And this just might be a drop ball. It's going to be a drop ball. Here's the man Harley. Back with the man Roach now. Finds Armando Hodge. Hodge goes to the other side. He's going to find... That was Jaron Gale, but that's going to be cut out well by the tackles. Chance for them to move now. Chance for the tackles. This is going to be cut out again. Extremely well done by the Diamonds. Very stout defending by the Diamonds. Here come the tackles again. Ball inside. Again going to be won by the Diamonds. Now they can break. There's nobody really making a run. Maybe they've put everything out there in the first half hour and they're a bit there, but only space on the left hand side. So there's a man, Kentish John. It's a 3-on-4. No help arriving. He goes into the box. So it's going to fall through the legs of one tackles player, but the second one does well to clear it, only as far as the man Carlos. And that was Liang. This one will be won by the attackers, but they give away a free kick for I think it was a handball. And now it's the Diamonds gonna have a free kick in a dangerous position. And if you do remember, for the development tournament, we saw a free kick scored from a very similar position by, it was a man Thomas George. But here come the Diamonds now. He's going to take a shot. He does go for a shot, but it's wide of the target. And the goalkeeper Barnes is going to have no issues with it. And that's going to be goal kick for the attackers. We're more than a half hour into this game, but for the 7 minutes played actually. And it's 1-0 to the Diamonds. And as I did say at the start of this broadcast, anything can happen in this tournament. As the relative underdogs, the Diamonds are trying to make it 2-0 now. Chance for the man Wilson. Wilson goes for the shot. Very good save. And John blasts it to the net. Can you believe it? It's 2-0 here. That is extremely unexpected. But Jaron Gale, he has been dynamite so far. And he makes it 2-0. My goodness. The attackers are starstruck. The Diamonds have come to play today, and it's 2-0 here now. What has gone wrong with the attackers today? I cannot tell you what has gone wrong, but the defense has been opened up time and time again by both Wilson and Kentish John. And John has been superb, playing. He has had very good target play so far. He's been a target man for the Diamonds, held the play extremely well, making very good runs in behind. And he did well to finish off that chance. As Wilson went for the shot, he was right in position, was Jaron. And the attackers cannot believe what they are seeing. It's 2-0 to the Diamonds. And now the attackers are really have to dig themselves out of a hole that you must have dug themselves into, because they've been so poor so far. They've been extremely poor. But now here come the attackers now, a chance for them to at least pull one back before halftime. It's going to be a free kick over the top for the attackers. Header one by the Diamonds. Now they can break again. It's in midfield with that's Alexander Fleming. And he's going to be muscled off the ball well by the attackers. Here come the attackers now. They have space in midfield. It takes a touch. Takes it past one. But wins a free kick. Extremely well done there by the attackers player, and that's going to be a free kick. Free kick taken quickly, chips it in towards the back post, but gets over the head of everyone, and goalkeeper Aristo is going to collect this one easily. And again he goes to the long kick. This ball is going to be won by Jaron again. Good header, and back with the man Alexander Fleming now. He goes out wide and towards Wilson. Here comes Wilson now. He goes on the right hand side easily, extremely easily. Great work there by the man Wilson. But he's going to... There's going to be a yellow card, I believe, for one of the attackers players. Yes, it is a yellow card. Guess so. Maybe some words said there on the field by the player. Referee Hollins having none of it, and that's going to be a corner for the Diamonds and a yellow card against the attackers. Opportunity for a shot corner. He does go long into the walls of penalty area. Shot's taken and it's wide of the target. That's gonna be. It was actually deflected and out for another corner. But again, you can see the Diamonds are so far ahead of their attackers. They went for a corner routine, bounced in towards the penalty spot, and this one again towards the same area was gonna fall out this time. Goes to a volley and it's gonna be deflected out again by the attackers. Again, brilliantly done by, this time it was the man Liang, and that was Akeem Liang, and another corner, this time from the other side for the Diamonds. And they've been on the attack so much here this first half, and now they have a chance to make it 3-0, triple their advantage. Ball goes over the top now. Header's going to be one well, and Jaden just couldn't put his header on goal. Again, it was a great header again by the man Jaden. He did win it, but he just couldn't put it on goal. And the attackers get a lucky break as it's going to remain 2-0. Free kick taken now by the attackers. Given away directly. It was actually a goal kick given away. And here come the Diamonds now. Here comes, that's a man Fleming, I believe. Back with Akeem Liang. Cut pass, but it's gonna be given away. Here come the attackers now. He's gonna look for the pass. That's gonna be cut out easily by Carlos. And it's gonna be out for Diamonds throw. Again, veteranship shown by Carlos. Fleming goes in towards Jaden. That's gonna be cut out well. And here is gonna come the attackers now. Free kick given away, and referee Harlan is having no sign of talking here as he calls back out. That's the man number 15 for the Diamonds. That's the man Alexander Fleming. As he was called for talking to for a bit of talking. His free kick is going to fall now over on the left hand side, and it's going to be Carlos who's going to win this one easily. And there's going to be an attacker's throw over on the left hand side as we enter the 44th minute of play of this first half. This is going to be a throw-in for the attackers, and again, fundamentals, but the attackers are lacking so far. This time a foul throw. It's in passing, shooting, dribbling, and now throwing for the attackers. They've just not been up to par so far. But those passes were intercepted, but good pressure being applied by Fleming, and the attackers can't come away with it this time. The pass goes inside, it's gonna be blocked, and now the Diamonds have a chance to break. And now it's going to find Wilson. He stopped well, but the attackers player here is number 15, I believe. I believe that is, and number 13. Very difficult to tell. With the white against the red background, it's very hard to see. Here's Jaron now. Jaron in space. Jaron has time. Jaron's going to break. Jaron for the hat trick. Can he get the hat trick? No, he won't. It's wide on the target. It trickles wide on the target. And that's going to be a goal kick. Jaron Gill, he has been the man of the match so far. He has been absolutely brilliant. Superb work. He just couldn't get a shot off. He is rapid, you must see. What a start to the Knockouts tournament. The entire theme of this tournament is anything can happen on the day. And would you believe it, the first game of the tournament, the Diamonds are absolutely dominating the attackers so far. The Diamonds have been nothing short of brilliant, while the attackers on the other hand have been nothing short of subpar. You see, after some medical treatment, the goalkeeper, that's a man Barnes, I believe it was, he is back up on his feet now, and chance for the attackers as the editor of this first half is going to be goal kick for the attackers. Ball goes over the top, one back well by the Diamonds. He just can't get his control under control, and here comes Jaron again. Here comes Jaron Gale. Goes to pass. This one cut out. This is last ditch defending by the attackers. Ball goes over the top again, and it's gonna bounce over the head of it down the roach. And now here comes the attackers now. This one is going to hold the play. Looks good on the left hand side. Now he does beat the man on the left hand side. But that's a waste. An utter waste. Disappointing, you must say, by the attackers. He could have done so much better with that one. Passing, there's so much space in midfield. No pressure being applied by the attackers. Here's Liang. Back over with Carlos. There's no press. None whatsoever. They're sitting back, and it's going to cost them. Here's Wilson. Wilson's touch is not where it needed to be, but he's going to win this one back. But cut out well by the attackers. But again, the lack of pressing being shown by the attackers is really hurting them. They're allowing for the Diamonds to have so much space. It's not a good showing so far. Extremely poor showing, actually. Here comes the attackers now. Pass is going to be given away again. Here's Harley. Harley beats one easily. And that's going to be the halftime whistle here by the referee Harley. And an extremely subpar performance. An extreme poor performance by the attackers. But you must say, in contrast to the attackers, the Diamonds have been shining brightly. Absolutely brilliant. And you can see the team spirit now by Diamonds as before they walk off the field, we're seeing a bit of a gathering, and they're playing as a team and they're winning as a team. It's 2-0 here going into halftime.
Attack is still. Goals played for 45 minutes. Wilson will come out of the sports knowledge game. Who will progress with the Lions, with the attackers. 2 minutes for them. That's the halftime score. The second half will commence in just a few minutes, so sit back and enjoy. We'll attack the start from the back and attack with the Diamonds. Stretch the lead, a secure, a 2-8, virtual attackers losing. It's well forward with your very honest. Just go on.
We are back here for this the second half between here the Diamonds and the attackers at the Raymond Eagle Shore Football Stadium. And believe it or not, the Diamonds have thoroughly dominated the attackers, up 2-0. And the attackers, I hope you're G'd up from the halftime break, because it seems to me like they never even started the game. They were thoroughly dominated throughout that first half. And will it be more of the same in the second half, or will they step up to the plate as we know that they can? They're going to free kick out for the attackers, one by the Diamonds. And the attackers now, so I have the first half a bit more lively. We've only had a minute played so far, and we haven't seen the Diamonds with the ball. But it's going to be an all corner now for the attackers this time from the right hand side, and this can be a chance for them to to pull one back all in the second half and tell the Diamonds game on. It's gonna be a corner now. He takes his corner in towards the front post, and this one's gonna be cut out well by the Diamonds, only as far as the midfield, but I guess there was a handball in the clearance. And as that ball's gonna be stopped for a free kick to the Diamonds. And a chance for them to move forward. Now here comes the pass over to the right hand side. It's a man Wilson. Wilson is in space. He's gonna look for a chance to put a ball in. There's only one run on support, however. And it's extremely well done by Wilson to come back because there was no real support on for him. And with that very good play, the Dums are gonna win a free kick. That's extremely good play by the man Wilson over on the right hand side. This is gonna be a Diamonds free kick now. This guys, man, that's Jaden who's gonna take this one, and wouldn't have out of the rim of possibility for him to shoot. He does shoot, and it was always rising and it was always high. As I was saying, it's not out of the realm of possibility for Jaden to shoot from that distance. And he did take a shot, but would have never troubled the goal of Bonds. And that's not going to be an attacker's goal kick. This one is going to be back with the Diamonds, but a free kick for a push in the back. And now both teams confused as to whose free kick it is. This is an attacker's free kick. And the chance for the attacker to break quickly, but he's not going to beat Harley in a race, is he? No, Harley does extremely well. Actually, no, it was Armando Hodge who was there with the race with the player. And that's going to be throw-in now, goes on towards the byline. This one's going to be, again, poorly done. It's a bit difficult to watch the attackers because we know what they're capable of. We've seen them put up great performances against the likes of Kicks and against Ducks, but they've come here against the Diamonds, who they would consider a lesser team than them, and they've come out playing very soft. And this has not been a vintage attackers performance, you would say. They're going to take us now, ball over the top, but the player falls. But referee sees that as a trip. And the player is down in considerable pain, and here come the medics. And while we have a break in the play, this will be an opportunity to talk about the games coming up, as tomorrow, also starting at 6 p.m., we're gonna have the Ducks versus the Development, starting at 6, and then Saturday at 4 p.m. the first game we're gonna have the Kicks versus the Lions. And then at 6:30 we have the Spartans taking on the Enforcers. That first game, Kicks versus Lions, the big rivalry in Angola football, you must say. That starts at 4 p.m. Well, on Sunday at 4 p.m. we have Uprising taking on the Limers. Well, at 6:30 we're gonna have the first semi-final. It's the winner of this game here, which is looking more and more like it's going to be the Diamonds. It's going to be the winner of this game taking on the winner of the game between the Ducks and the Development. And then we're going to have, coming into next week, it's going to be that's going to be the start of the women's knockout tournament. We'll get onto that in a bit, but this is going to be a free kick now for the attackers in a pretty dangerous position. And it's going to be taken here by the attacker's player. He's going to go for power, and a good save. Very well done there by the man Aristo, and no harm done. And it's a very good touch, a brilliant touch in the midfield. Here come the Diamonds now. Kick taken quickly over to the right hand side. It was Hodge. He's going to look for Wilson. And he goes down. Referee says no foul. That's going to be out for a Diamonds throw. Doesn't have any real options on for the throwing, however. He was forced to go backwards and towards actually a foul throw. So again, I think it was Reyes over there, Carlos, making that mistake. That's the second foul throw of the afternoon. And that was going to be an attacker's throw. So with 8 minutes played so far, you can see that the attackers have really shown that they're going to try to bring this game back onto level terms, and maybe we have the first extra time of the Nagas tournament in the first game. Here come the attackers now. Go to the left hand side, ball goes in, and it's going to be cleared well. And now the Diamonds have tons of space, acres of room, no pressure being applied. Balls over the top. Here comes Gale. Gale's going to win the battle with the defender. He's going to look for a chance to take a shot, and he's going to be met well. He's going to go past. Very well done by Gale again. Gale now with the ball in the box. Chance for a shot to be taken, but it was scrambled, and eventually it's going to be picked up well by the goalkeeper Barnes. But again, that Jaron Gale, he's having a blinder today. And here come the Diamonds again on the right hand side. Cuts it back. He's going to lay it off for the play. Goes the ball into the box. That's going to come off the frame of the goal, and that's going to be out for a goal kick. But you must look at Jaron Gale and say, what an improvement. When he first started playing football, I remember him playing for Maroon House in the high school. He was a very fast individual, but he was forced to play on the wing because his technical ability wasn't where it needed to be. But you can see the progress here to the day where he's been absolutely scorching the attacker's defense. His pace, his precision, his shooting has been up to scratch as well. It's not going to be back in the defense of the Diamonds with the man Hodge. But the referee's going to stop the play for a free kick. Actually went out for a throw-in. So it's going to go long. Header won by the attackers, went out for a second throw. This header's going to be won by the Diamonds. Here's Liang. Goes all the way towards Jaden. That's Jaden Fleming. He may go for a shot, he does. But again, it's wide of the target. That's what his third shot did. That's not put any problems on the goalkeeper. That's Barnes for the attackers. The ball's going to be won back by the Diamonds again, but here come the attackers now. Giving away. Here's Fleming now. Fleming with a very good ball out wide. That's Kentish John. He's going to be forced to cut back. Finds Alexander Fleming again. He leaves it alone, but here come the attackers. Attackers with space on the right hand side. It's going to be back inside now. Yeah, he's going to be put under pressure, and Liang is going to win this one again. A very good tackle, extremely good tackle. But now here come the Diamonds. This is Kentish John. He goes in towards Fleming. And now the attackers can break. Here's the attackers now. Pass is going to be cut up, and we're seeing an injury now to an attacker's player. He hasn't gone down yet. Here come the Diamonds. Diamonds now goes out wide to the right hand side. I think there's a man, Wilson. He goes with a chip over the top, and that's going to be a hat trick for the man, Jaron Gale. That's 3 for him. 3 of the best. He has made them pay. A FIFA commentary there. Absolutely brilliant. A hat trick of. I think that's a perfect hat trick as well. I think he scored with his right foot, with his left foot, and now with a header. That's brilliantly done there by Jaron Gale. And that's 3-0 for the Diamonds. And that's game, set, and match. Absolutely shocking here by the attackers. They have been torn to shreds. You must let them, they have to be embarrassed by this. This is not the attackers that we know. This is not the attackers team that made it to the Champions League. They played so well in the senior tournament. And they put up some great fights against the likes of the Lions and great shows against the Enforcers and teams like the Ducks, but they come out here today and they've been played right off the park. And you must say that the Diamonds are playing like a force to watch here in this tournament. This Knuckles tournament, they're playing like a weapon that can cause some serious destruction here in this tournament. This isn't the team that finished 4-4 with the development. This is a totally different team, a totally G'd up team, a team that are ready, they are hungry, and they're not satisfied with 3-0. They want more. They want to make the attackers pay for their poor performance. And we only play 14 minutes here in the second half. Now here's the ball over to the right hand side for the Diamonds now. He cuts it back, looks for the pass, and feels it was just Jaden Smith. No, not Jaden Smith, Jaden Fleming, sorry. And here's the ball over the top now. Chance for a break on the right hand side, but that's going to be back with the attackers in their defense now. As the rain is coming down hard for the attackers as the goals are running down and the attackers goalkeeper's net. It's 3-0 here. But here's Matt Kentish. John's pass intercepted. That was actually Harley, not John. But it's going to be back now with the Diamonds here for a throw in on the left hand side. Someone's taking shot. It's going to find Armando Hodge. He goes back forward to Harley. He's putting up pressure and here come the attackers. That's what you can do when you apply pressure, which is something that they've not been doing consistently throughout this game. Throwing those going to bounce off a couple of heads. It's not going to find the feet of the attackers in midfield. He goes back now into the defense. He's going to look for a pass. But it's going to bounce out the feet again. A poor control. And here comes Jaron Gale. Looking forward now. He's going to find the feet of Kentish John. Here comes John now. John goes to the ball into the box. It's more of a shot, really. And not a very good effort at that. And there was no problem to the goalkeeper Bonds. Now here's the ball over the top. This one is going to be out for a throw into the Diamonds. Throw is going to go centrally. Ball winner is Fleming finds. That's Wilson over there, I believe. Back into Fleming. Fleming might go for a shot. He's going to take it past the player. But the ball's not going to stick to his feet. And that's going to be out for the attackers to break over on the left-hand side. Again, no real pressure. He goes to the ball over the top. But very good defensive organization by the Diamonds. They can stop this attack for now. And now they have a chance to break. As one man to beat us Fleming. And he's going to play a pass. It's going to be cut out well by the attackers. Goes back to the goalkeeper Bonds. Bounces passes now back into the midfield. And the rain really is pouring down here. As we're seeing the attackers trying to piece some kind of respectability back into this game with a ball over the top. That's going to fall for nobody but the defense. But his clearance is back with the attackers now. Here come the attackers. They're gonna look to take it past the player. He cannot. And now the Diamonds again. It's the Diamonds again. That's a misplaced pass. And now the ball over the top is going to fall for his Harley. He plays a pass in towards Alexander Fleming. Ball goes out wide now. Wilson in the battle with the left back of the attackers that he will not win, and it's going to be a free kick. Here come the attackers now. Back with the Diamonds. Diamonds playing extremely well so far. There's a chance for, I think that's Wilson over there. He's going to move inside now. In front of Peter Alexander Fleming. To lay it off for Jaden Fleming. Jaden is going to find that's Kevon Harley. He goes forward into towards Alexander Fleming again. He's going to lay it off for Jaden. Jaden with the ball through his Kentish John. They are saving to this attacker's defense. Kentish John with a shot. A brilliant save there by the man Barnes. An extremely good save. Because they cut the defense of the attackers wide open, and he left the goalkeeper at point blank range, and the attackers are making their first substitution here, I do believe. Yes, it is their first sub. As you're going to see the introduction of the man wearing the number 10 for the attackers. That's Soriano. That's Atherton. So man, Atherton making his way onto the field, and he's going to be replacing the number 19, I believe that was. That's a matter of Mara Davis, according to my team sheet. Here come the Diamonds now. Okay, giving it right away. Here's Jaron Gale. Oh, again, that's brilliant. Here's Jaron. He's going to beat one, but he can't beat the second. Again, he's showing such good skill. Here's Jaron. He's so tricky to take the ball off of. And the tackles just can't get anything going. It's too easy for the Diamonds. Too easy. They're having no problems in the defense or in the attack. There's nothing going on for the attackers. This is extremely poor by the attackers. But can they make up for it now? The ball over the top. And this one's going to be cleared by Aristotle only as far as the attackers attacker. But again, he did well to recover. Again, you would think that he should have done more. Oh my God. Look at the space out wide. It's 2-on-3. But as poor enough play as Aristotle again, he's injured. He was there for the challenge, and he stayed down after that challenge. Again, you must say, how easy is it? Look at the amount of space on that right hand side for the attackers. He had green grass ahead of him. There was nobody coming across to cover him. There's nobody coming from behind. He had no pressure on him. The attackers must consider themselves lucky that goalkeeper Aristotle Richardson stayed down. We are seeing that the attackers seem to be missing a couple players, as I've been informed. See, they're missing a couple. Not exactly sure who they are, but we'll get back on to you with that. But same way are the Diamonds as their captain, the usual captain, the man Jaden Smains. He's out with an injury. As I did speak to him at halftime, and he said he is out injured, and he was listed as a substitute originally, but even that he had to be scratched off of as he wasn't able to play today at all. We hope that it's not severe for him. And in the meanwhile, there should be a chance for the play to resume here as the tackles are going to should give this one back to the Diamonds, and they will. Again, a good show of fair play here by the attackers. It's going to be picked up well by Redondo Roach, I believe that is. He's playing centre back. I don't remember him originally starting as a left back for the Spartans FC. But now here comes Jaden Fleming, and he's clattered. And that has to be a free kick now. And this game, no less, I've seen the referee hard and give yellow cards so much worse. For much less, actually. But no yellow card this time. It's going to be a free kick for the Diamonds, going to be taken by man Jaden Fleming again. And we'll see a bit of a free kick setup. The ball over the top, a very good ball. It's going to find the feet of the number 15 Fleming, and he's forced out wide. Very well done by the goalkeeper Barnes. And it's going to be out for a Diamond throw. But you could see again that was a training ground routine. Fleming chipped this ball over the top, and we saw the players lining up not in the box but around the edge of the D, and had the goalkeeper not forced them out wide, it would have been problems. But it's not going to fall for the attackers again. Ball goes out wide on the right hand side. Bit of space, not too much. And this ball's going to be cleared out well by Hodge, but only as far as the attackers again. Ball goes over the top. This one's going to be picked up easily by goalkeeper Aristotle and cleared quickly as a man Kentish John now. Though that's Harley. He's going to find Kentish John. But his pass is going to be intercepted. Here comes the number 14 for the attackers. He's going to look for the through pass. It's going to be cut out again by Roach. Back with the Diamonds again picked off by Roach. And here's Kentish John. Lays out the pass towards Fleming. Fleming goes back out the wide. Fleming goes to the through ball. And it's going to get past Jaron Gale. That's not his best touch today. But can you criticize a man a hat trick? I do not think so. But here come the attackers now. Chance for the ball to go out wide. There's space out there. It does move its way out wide eventually. And here's going to be the attackers looking for a break. It was a 2-on-1, but again, very good defensive organization by the Diamonds. They're playing at a much higher standard. Like they've turned it on here in this tournament. Here come the attackers now into the box. And a chance for them to break. And this ball's going to fall and going to be cleared eventually. Or as far as the attacker again goes to a chip shot that's going to be wide of the target. That has been the attacker's best opportunity of the game so far. He just kept picking up the ball. And the Diamonds just couldn't get it clear, as he just kept bustling forward. But eventually it was cleared by the defender. Here comes Kentish John now. John doing well. He's showing extremely good strength. And again, a poor call by the linesman, you must say. That ball looked to be out a very long time ago. But he did not see it, and it's going to be an attacker's free kick. He goes for the short pass. Looking for the return pass. He will get it. He goes through the legs. Again, this one's going to be cut out well by Harley. He's going to find Jaden Fleming now. He is going to find John. John moving inside now. Goes to the long ball over the top. A very good long ball like that. Here comes Jaron Gale again. Can he make it 4? Does he make it 4? It's put into the own goal. That's going to be an own goal against the attackers. Again, you must say, brilliant play. It's Jaden Fleming to Jaron Gale again. But this time, it's an own goal against the attackers. Can this thing get any worse for them? I don't think so. You could not write an even more perfect script for the Diamonds Reformers here today. They put 4 past the attacker's goal. And you must say it's been a convincing victory for them. 4-0. And we still have 25 minutes to play. Or more 20 minutes to play rather. But the Diamonds Football Club, out of nowhere, have laid down a statement here today. The attackers cannot believe it. The attackers' fans cannot believe what they are seeing. This is an absolute massacre. As we know, the Diamonds are reigning the changes. And why not? We are up 4-0. With 12 minutes left to play, you can bring on a couple of substitutes to really seal down the game. It's going to be an attacker's free kick though, right on the halfway line. It's just going to go long. Won by the Diamonds. And now they can break. Here's the man Liang. Liang looking for a pass over the top. He will find a pass over the top. He's going to find Jaron Gale in space. Jaron has 4 men on it. He goes for a shot. And goalkeeper Barnes does well. A bit of a tame effort there by Jaron. But a man who has 4 goal contributions and 3 goals to his name cannot be faulted. There's Fleming now. Come on, attackers. That's not what you want to do. And Fleming goes for a shot. It's into the back of the net. This is incredulous defending. This is absolutely ridiculous. What is going on with the attackers today? 5-0. Alexander Fleming getting himself involved with the goals. What can you say? This is an embarrassment, an absolute embarrassment. The attackers are laying an egg on the field here today. This is a massacre. And now we see the man Jaden Smith. He's had his run today. He's played a very good role. Had a couple of assists, but he's off the field now. And I believe the man Garvey is his way onto the field. I think that's Kamai Garvey. I do believe he's made his way on. And we won't see his introduction just yet. And here comes Alexander Fleming again. And the referee's going to pull this one back now for a free kick. Here come the attackers again. Over to the right hand side now. Can they at least put something on the scoreboard? Something for their fans to cheer about? And now there's space on the left hand side for him to move into. But he doesn't play the pass. And it's stopped for, it's not a free kick or a penalty. What will the referee decide here? Free kick or penalty? As the initial contact did look outside the box, but referee might see otherwise. But from my vantage point, initial point of contact may have looked outside the box. And yes, it will be a free kick just on the edge of the area. And we're not going to see Alexander Fleming, a classic performance from him. Got himself onto the score sheet. And now he's going to make his way off the field for the man they call Rabbit. As that's the man Rabbit there making his way onto the field, getting another performance. He's a very hard worker. That's the man they call Romney. But now the attackers, may they put one on the scoreboard. At least bring some sort of respectability back to the score line. And that was going to be the attackers. Free kick now taken. Goal! Just over the bar. A great free kick there. Just a bit too much curve on it. And it whiskers wide of the target. Diamonds move quickly now. Here's Harley. Harley goes long over the top looking for Kentish John. This one's going to be cut out well by the attackers. Free kick taken quickly now. Ball's gonna move centrally now for the attackers as with maybe 15 minutes left in this game, but at the time it's 5-0. Never thought I would have said that when I started this game. 5-0 to the Diamonds. Back pass now to Barnes. He just clears it forward back to his defender. And being put under pressure is going to result in the Diamonds winning back this ball. And no foul given. Here come the Diamonds on the right hand side. Chance for a shot and wide of the target again. I believe that was Wilson from the right hand side. He shot was well over the target, and all the attackers again are going to look to move short. It's going to be cut out well again, and here's Jaron Gale. He's going to pick this one up, but the referee's going to start this one for a foul for actually a yellow card against Jaron Gale, and a foul against the attackers. Free taking shot as the attackers are going to try to mount some sort of a good attack. I don't think they've had one so far. Long ball over the top. This one's going to be cut out well by the defense. And now it's a chance for the Diamonds to break. Cut out initially, but back with Liang. Over towards, that's Rabbit. Rabbit goes long over the top. But, he was looking for the run of Jaron, but Jaron was going to move over to the wing to get some instructions from the coach. Seems like Rabbit has moved into a more advanced position, or is that Liang? But now we're seeing Wilson over there. No, we're seeing Jaron move over to the wing. We're seeing Kentish John who's moved centrally, playing in more of the number 9 role. And will that be more? Jaron this starts career on the wing, but now we're gonna see Liang. Liang has space in midfield, goes back into towards Rabbit, but a bit of a misplaced pass, so a bit behind the Rabbit, and that's gonna be back for the attackers now. Attackers now. Goes over to the right hand side, cut out well by Harley. Back out wide. And he's in space. One man to beat, but he won't beat him. And the defender, that's Hodge, I believe it is going to win his team a goal kick. And now we're seeing a third substitution for the Diamonds. It's going to be introduction of number 17. The number 17, I believe it is, Johnny Hodge. And he's making his way onto the field for Jaron Gale. So what a performance by Jaron Gale. And he's going to deservedly get to sit the last few minutes. 3 goals. A hat trick for Jaron Gale. Brilliant performance. One of the best individual performances we have seen in this year. You know, here come the tackles now. A shot that's on the goalkeeper goalkeeper Aristo, no problems. And now we've seen Johnny Hodge move forward, playing the number 9 role, and it's Kentish John back over to the right hand side. Here's Wilson. Wilson looking for a cross in the box. He does get a cross in, and just across the face of goal. Had there been a touch on that ball by anyone, it surely would have been 6. But here come the attackers now with a throw on the left hand side. Ball goes over the top. Back with the Diamonds now. It was Garvin who gives it away. But here's a Johnny Hodge now. Here's a Johnny. He's going to look to take it past one. He cannot, however. But it's not going to be won well by Holly. A good step in. Ball goes over the top in towards Kentish John. This one's going to be cut out well. But a poor clearance again. Back with John. John is going to look for the cross in. He is going to find the cross. This one's high. It's going to fall eventually for the attackers in the midfield. And he's going to look to move this one forward. I believe that's Hodge for the attackers. I believe it's Jason Hodge who the player was. So it's not going to be a tackle strong on the left hand side. But fall through again. Here come the Diamonds. How many times have we said that today? It's been all Diamonds. Now they can break. Ball over the top. It was Hodge. Hodge has a very good control. He's going to take on a player. Looks to go on the left-hand side. Those going to go left is eventually going to be... He's going to run into a couple of players, and now the attackers can break. Long ball over the top. No offside being called here, as you're playing inside by Armando Hodge. No ball back. Here's the ball through the gap. He's going to find the feet. I believe that's a man Hodge. He's going to fall for the attacker's player. And the referee's going to stop the play for a free kick. And again, there was no real effort by attackers to take a shot on goal. You're playing around with that ball a bit too much in the attacking position, and it resulted in them giving away a free kick. Now here's Akeem Liang. With the final feet of Kentish John. As from what we're seeing, it's going to be another substitution for the Diamonds. As the ball goes over the top, it's going to fall for the defender, and he's going to clear this one eventually. It's going to be the introduction for the Diamonds of the man Williams, who should be making his way onto the field pretty soon. That's going to be Diamonds' fourth substitution. And it's going to be free kick now for the Diamonds on the right hand side. Ball is going to go towards the edge of the box. Clearance is just high but not far. It's going to fall back into the box, and it's going to be touched by the defenders. And can it be picked up? No, it cannot. And referee's going to stop the play in the box for... There's no signal yet by the referee. Free kick or penalty? What's the signal by the ref? He says indirect free kick. Yes, it's going to be a free kick for the Diamonds. Right on the edge of the 6-yard area. Right around the penalty spot, actually. And we have seen one goal scored from an indirect free kick this year, so far as I can remember. But will this be a second? As chance for a blasted shot on goal, because once, according to the rule, from what I've heard, based on the last indirect free kick, once it touches any player before it goes into the net, it's a goal. They're going to touch it off, and a chance for a shot, and that's just over the bar. Whiskers over the top. That could have been 6. A good effort there by Diamonds, and that's going to be a goal kick for the attackers. They're giving straight back to the Diamonds. Rabbit does very well again. And it's going to be Harley, gives it away. Pass goes inside now. Rabbit again get my foot in. It's actually Liang got his foot in. And we're not going to see that substitution. It's Kentish John making his way off the field, and Williams making his way onto the field for the Diamonds. Here come the attackers now on the right hand side. There's space for the runner if he wants to play the through ball. He does. Met now by the defender. Ball goes in. It's going to be blocked well by Harley. That's great work there by the defender, Harley. Sorry, Garvey, the defender. Actually, Armando Hodge was the defender. It's all Armando Hodge. It was done by the standing captain today. The regular there was Captain Jalen Smains. He is out with an injury. Here's the attackers number 13, I believe it was, back in the defense now. Or was it number 14? We are into the final 5 minutes, and it's a pass. That's another misplaced pass with the attackers. Extremely poor. This has been a tale of basically one team dominating the play, One team doing all the basics right and one team getting their results with their goals. Well, the other team they've basically done everything that could go wrong, has gone wrong. Well, giving away now. Garvin gives it away. Here's a chance for the tackles now. Puts a ball towards the back post and it's going to be cleared very well there. Brilliant number. I think that was Rolando Roach. And it's going to be in a tackle's corner. Again, you have to see that the attackers have not been up to par at all today. Even when they've put even they've made it towards the Diamonds' goal, those they've had a proper shot, and it's a wide and wild effort again. As the goal kick is going to be forced, the referee is going to force the goal kick to be retaken as there were 2 balls on the field. Here's Aristono. Gives it up to Armando finds Harley. Harley's looking for the passes. He has acres of room. He can take it as a player easy. That's too easy for Harley. And it's a pass that's just a bit too much on it. But again, that's good work by Harley. So I see the player too easily again. And it's going to be the tackles who are throwing now. And so we're going to see a substitution for the attackers this time. We're going to be seeing the introduction of the number 12 on for the number 6 for the attackers. It's going to be the man Rennie making his way onto the field for Romain Colby. And also we're seeing the introduction of the number 19 for the Diamonds, as it's going to be the man Akeem Liang making his way off the field to be replaced by the number 19 for the Diamonds, as the man Jonathan Richardson. Yes, Garvin on the midfield. His pass is going to be misplaced again. As Jason Carter, I believe that is. He has a chance to play a pass, and it's now back with the attackers. Diamonds doing they're playing a bit sloppy here in the last few minutes. Pass against one is cut past one. But here comes Rabbit. Rabbit plays a good ball out wide. Here comes the attackers now. I think that's Williams or Wilson actually. He's on the drive forward. Finds Rabbit. Can Rabbit score? Rabbit makes it 6-0. Brilliantly done. Goal lasso. Here's Rabbit. Rabbit makes it 6-0. Would you believe it? Daquan Romney, the beloved Rabbit, has made it 6-0 here to the Diamonds. And that just put a smile on your face, doesn't it? Rabbit absolutely clinical. With a very good ball out wide, started the move, ended the move, 6-0. You would not have thought at the start of this game that the scoreline would have ended up like this. And according to the phone official, we're going to see an addition of 2 minutes of added time. Yes, that's 2 minutes of added time. You're going to see the ball bounce in the midfield. You're going to attack us now. This is going to be cut out well by Harley. Very well done by Harley again. Steps in twice. Then for Rabbit. Here's Rabbit now. Rabbit goes out wide. There's the introduced man, Williams. But he's going to be met. He's going to be back now with the number 21, Harley again. They takes it through the gap. Extremely well done by Harley. Brilliantly done by Harley. Gets past 3. There's a chance for a ball. He's going to take it himself. And he's going to find the feet of, oh, that's a poor shot by Williams. That's a letdown by Williams. But again, brilliant work by Hall. Again, his development again is something to admire. And he started off as, again, in the Maroon House system for the high school. And as you can see, he had potential, but he wasn't as technically sound as he is right now. But he's just making it look so effortless here in the last couple of minutes. Here he is again. Again, the example player, Hall is putting on a short and left back position. No, tackles can break. Transfer the tackles. And Redondo does well. No, he doesn't. And oh my goodness, Ariston Richardson, that is a blunder. That could have been costly. That would have been embarrassing, you must say. Mercy me, my word, this game has had everything. Goals, mistakes, own goals. But no harm done. Arsenal went for a wild kick at it and missed it completely. Ball into the box now. And it's not going to be won by the attackers, and the Diamonds hit the attackers for 6. What can you say about this performance? Coming into this game, you would have never thought that the Diamonds FC would have come into this game not only winning it, but winning it 6-0. What a performance by the Diamonds. You must say, vintage classic put on by the manager Linton. And the attackers are out. The first team out of this Knuckles tournament. A bit of an embarrassment. They laid a goose egg on the field. But we're going to end play today with the Diamonds 6, the attackers 0.